I'm Alex Gianni. It's 9:21 a.m., September 16th, born June 5th, 1984. Always remember, there's some guys running around claiming to be rich. Some maybe, some aren't. But they're claiming to be big dog, rich guys, and they're telling cops and law enforcement they're above the law. They think they're above the law because they're rich. They're really not. And here's evidence as to why. If they're above the law, they wouldn't need to bribe people into silence. They wouldn't need to blackmail people into silence. They wouldn't need to try to frame innocent people for their crimes, and they wouldn't need to lie to law enforcement repeatedly. If they're above the law, they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm using WMDs in space. What are you going to do about it?" "Yeah, I'm using WMDs to cook disabled people alive who stand up for their rights as an American and as a human being and won't let me steal from them." Yeah, if they were above the law, they could tell the truth to everyone and the press, and no one could do anything. So always remember that. So these guys lie for a reason. They try to blackmail people for a reason, bribe for a reason, try to frame innocent people for a reason. And, I'm trying to figure out who the idiots are defending fucking serial killers like that. "Oh, we're going to defend them because they're rich." They're using WMDs on disabled guys for entertainment and robbing U.S. citizens with WMDs and covert weaponry and technology for their own intellectual property and ideas. Who the hell are defending these serial killer psychopaths? They're committing aggravated assault and robbery. Why would you show these monsters, these fucking monsters from hell, any sympathy? And never fall for their slander campaigns and bullshit. They have more than conflicts of interest. You shouldn't trust rich guys with more than conflicts of interest who are desperate, who are just hiring people to manufacture bullshit all day. They're trying to make you look like an idiot, and they're trying to make you look psychotic. Don't be an idiot who doesn't recognize slander campaigns and people with more than conflicts of interest who just sit around peddling manufactured nonsense because they're looking at a multi-trillion-dollar lawsuit, life in prison, and the death penalty. Always authenticate stuff. If they show you something, do video forensics analysis and whatever other forms of investigative analyses you can do. And like I said, check creation dates. You probably catch these guys in all sorts of lies. They're like, "Oh yeah, this is surveillance from the screen today. September 16th, 2023. And you look at the creation date. It's like, this video was made 3 years ago. So that's the kind of stuff that's going on. So I don't know who these idiots are. These guys are lying to, but some of these guys are fucking retarded, and it's fucking scaring me now because I'm not even an investigator. I've had 0 classes in criminal justice. And if there's guys who are experts at investigations and law enforcement, they didn't even check a creation date and demand original files, that's a little weird. So I don't know who these guys they're lying to are, but don't mean to be a dick, but come on, I've never even taken, what would you say? I've never even taken a course in criminal justice, and I can, use my brain and say, hey, let me check the creation dates and see if this matches up. I'm not even a law enforcement agent. I know what video forensics analysis is, or I know there's ways that they can investigate video to see if it's authentic. I think that's one of the methods. Never even taken a criminal justice class in my life. I just had to go to that thing they call Google and type a few things in, and let's go. Okay, so that's what they call it. So, who are these guys claiming to be investigators, not doing these sorts of things? And like I said, you can save a shit ton of money. Check their creation dates of everything. Demand original files of everything, and then see if it matches up in their little world or game. And then you don't even have to waste time with video forensics analysis and all this money. You can save. It's a money saving strategy. Yeah, just creation dates. Yeah. Well, let me just see the dates. Let me see the original files. Like the telepathy file. Oh, it's original. It's out there. This is an original telepathy file. The telepathy started late 2017, early 2018. This file was made in 2023. It's not authentic, not original. Very simply, discard. Fuck you, shitbag. Save you time, and it'll save you money. All you gotta do is use some reason and logic. I'm not trying to be a shitbag. I'm just really angry right now because it's 5 years and 7 months of this hostage scenario and this repeated stupidity. So I'm getting a little angry. Don't mean to be a fucker. Just angry. You'd be angry too. Trillions of dollars of yours fell in the hands of terrorists, rapists, and murderers. Trillions of dollars in crimes have been committed. Large sums of money have been stolen in IP. Some people would kill people. So I'm just a little angry and being a shitbag. So it's better than me flipping out and doing crazy shit or whatever the hell these guys do. Some of these guys I hear were trying to kill people for $1 million. Try losing trillions and trillions of crimes being committed on you and being held hostage with implantable devices. Try that. Oh, and being target practice for Satan and who fires WMDs at disabled people who stand up for their rights as human beings and American. Yeah, try having fucking people firing fucking MDs at you, weapons of mass destruction at you, and no one's arresting these guys. How pissed would you be? So I have the right to be a shitbag. I get the green light to be a shitbag daily if I want to. I mean, there are guys firing WMDs at me in America, and no one's even arresting these guys. And then some of them even let it off the hook and made them rich. Others were putting devices in my brain, genitals, heart, lungs, and dick. And no one arrested these fucking psychopaths either. So I have the right to be really fucking mad. So don't take it personally, because I'm pretty sure if you were me, you'd probably start chopping people's heads off or smashing skulls with hammers and clubs and, turning people into Zion, the bad Zion. Not the conqueror Zion, and start fucking people up. Yeah, typically when people are firing WMDs at American citizens, you're just supposed to fuck people up, by moral obligation, at least throw them in prison. But yeah, especially law enforcement, that's your job. That's very important. We don't like WMDs in America for being used on U.S. citizens. It's very illegal. Yeah, weapons of mass destruction, radiation dispersal devices, not a good thing. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just look really angry, so I'm being a shitbag sometimes. I apologize. Just really pissed. But I'm just going to say, come on, let's get these WMD guys in prison with their radiation dispersal device and their devices and their implantation weapons. And come on, they've got zero respect for humanity. Zero respect for humanity. We're going to miss these guys. They're fucking Satan. They're Joseph Mengele and fucking Hitler, who watch disabled people ejaculating for entertainment and try to induce psychosis in them to perpetuate their cycle of sexual violence on an autistic man. Or even try to murder and frame him to cover this up. Let's get these guys behind bars. These men and these women, every evil fucker involved with this, it's a no fucking brainer. The evil cops and whoever the fuck else is involved with this. Let's get Satan behind bars, because there's no room for Satan in America. We don't need fucking Satan running around America, putting devices in disabled people's brains and other people's brains, raping women, raping disabled guys for entertainment, stealing from people, robbing, murdering, blackmailing. Let's get Satan incorporated behind bars. It's like really a no-brainer. These people suck. They're failed humans. They have no respect for human life. No one will miss them. Praise Jesus.